Number 2, I'm a useless piece of shit and I should quit. Number 3, I'm hungry. Today's the last day that the 15-second thing is playing. And then we have one more week that the 90-second clip is gonna play. I went to see it in person. Hip flexors, IT band, and the vastus lateralis muscle on both of my legs. That's like my big problem area. But before that, I have a lot of stuff I need to figure out and do. But I'm excited. This week is very busy. Oh my god. Anyway, I was talking about yesterday, right? Yesterday I had such a productive day. So I had dance practice with HoloLive. Not gonna say who, cause that's a spoiler. But I danced with HoloLive yesterday. It was so fun. JP or EN. Spoilers! And then, it was so fun. I love having dance lessons with HoloLive members because we just have fun. We laugh, and then we find these silly ways to remember the choreography. It was so much fun. And then, so I had 2-hour dance lesson, and then I had another 3 hours booked for practice, like self-practice. Yeah. And then I was making some new choreography, and it was, there was a meme. I showed Mani-chan this meme as well, which was very, very relevant to my life. So there's like a meme that I found on Instagram, a reel actually. And it said, dancers go through 3 phases while dancing, right? Or like when they're making choreography, there's only ever 3 moods a dancer is ever in. Number 1, I might be a genius. Oh my god, I should choreograph like the halftime break for the Super Bowl. Number 2, I'm a useless piece of shit and I should quit. Number 3, I'm hungry. Those are the 3 phases that every dancer goes through. Not even a phase. It's like a pick your mood for today. Now, for me, what happens when I do choreo, where I make choreo, it's like a continuation of number 2s, where I feel like a useless piece of shit and I should quit, because what the fuck? But then there'll be like a sudden surprise number 1, where I'm like, oh, wow. Am I tensai? I might be tensai. And then it's usually always followed with number 3. I'm hungry. Anyway, so yesterday I had a surprise number 1. And it just set me off on such a good mood. When creating new choreography, do you start from scratch or do you get inspiration? I get inspiration, 100%. It's really, I think before I used to watch a lot of dance videos on YouTube. It's like 1 million Viva Studios, a lot of the dance studios. I would just watch whenever a new choreography would come out. But recently it's become even more efficient because I just scroll on Instagram. And because they're a lot shorter and there's a lot of the wider range of dances on Instagram, I just scroll and I'm like, ooh, damn. Yeah. And then I start visualizing in my head, and then it's from the visualization to the actual body process where I tend to become number 2, and I'm like, whoa, why is this not working? What did I visualize? I can't remember. And then I feel like a useless piece of shit. Shinjuku Vision. Today's the last day that the 15-second thing is playing. And then we have one more week that the 90-second clip is gonna play. I went to see it in person. It was so surreal. I mentioned it on a little bit during Callie's birthday call-in. it was so strange. Because it's not only like you see yourself on the billboard, but you also hear your voice because they're playing the song as well. It's so weird. I wonder how many people saw it. I wonder too. I was just standing there and I was like, strange. So strange. And then when you see people watching as well, you're like, oh. Ooh. That's a bit embarrassing. That's a bit awkward. And they don't know that it's you. Yeah, I mean, that's not the part that gets me. The part that gets me is just like normal people, normal humans looking up, expecting to see the cat. Suddenly they see this random VTuber rat. And you can tell that they have no idea what they're watching. And they're just kind of looking at it going, huh. And you're like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The cat will be back soon. So I have a friend and I didn't tell anyone about the billboard except for like Holly Ian. Gals. My gals, obviously. But she messaged me with like a video of Snake Eyes on the Shinjuku Vision and she was like crashing out. She was like, excuse me, ma'am! What are you doing on Shinjuku Vision? Oh my god! She was very excited for me. She's like, why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, surprise. Surprise. It is pretty surreal to see like the other ads. Like there was like an ad of Stray Kids and then I was like right after that. And then there was like another ad and Jin from BTS was on it. And then like I was also right after that. And I was like, damn, pretty cool. That's very cool. Like I'm on the same vision board as Stray Kids and BTS. Whoa! Oh, she can do it easier now. Oh, that's good. Bulgarian squats are like my kryptonite. The more you work out, and this is gonna sound bad, but the more you injure your body, the more you come to understand your body, right? And because I've been doing PT for a while now, I've come to understand the weaker parts of my body. And then plus, I started rehab, which I'm still going to. I've also discovered more things wrong with my body. So there are now specific areas that I just know are just very not good. And Bulgarian squats are my kryptonite because my... What do you call this? Skinny? Like, is it the quads? It's not really the quads. It's like the outer thigh front muscle. What do you call that? The one that's like connected to like your pelvic muscle. The one like on the side front thigh. What do you call that muscle? The thigh? Hamstrings is the back. It's not hamstrings. Hip flexors. Hip flexors? It might be hip flexors. Hold on. Hip flexor muscle. Yes! No. It's the one that's connected to the hip flexor. Hold on. It's the vatus latarius muscle. And also the iliotibial band. What kind of spell did you just cut? Yeah, so it's the entire, but all the muscles are connected, right? So it's just that entire section. So it's also the hip flexors plus the iliotibial, the IT band. Hip flexors, IT band, and the vastus latarius muscle on both of my legs. That's like my big problem area. Because of just years of just not working out correctly. So it's very tight. And I tend to overuse that muscle a lot, which makes it even more tight because I'm very bad at using my glutes. I'm not used to using my glutes to support like quote unquote squats and stuff. So when it's like constantly like retracted, like the front of my thigh. So when you do Bulgarian, you flex it and then you stretch it, right? When you do the squat. So that's why it really hurts for me. Because it's just very tight. It's also a thing is like if you sit a lot, it's not good. And if you wear heels where you like rely on like your quads and stuff like that. Anyway, so that's my big problem area where I'm trying to relax those muscles while focusing on my glutes and my hamstrings, right? And then another part is I have very tight ankles. They're very inflexible, which means it's hard for me to put my weight equally across my entire foot. So I tend to lean forward and put a lot of my weight on the front of my feet, which also means I put a lot of strain in the front part of my thigh because it's all connected. Yeah. What do you do to your poor ankles? Nothing. Some people are just born with really like inflexible ankles. So it's like I can't like do like the Asian squat. I've never been able to do the Asian squat. Yeah. I was born that way. Problem areas. Yeah. But now that I know my problem areas, it's good because now I can focus on them. This is a very long tangent to explain why I don't like Bulgarian squats.